My name is Sabine. I'm 65 years old, divorced, and I've built a successful life for myself. I own my own business, have a comfortable home, and drive a nice car. I'm proud of what I've achieved, but success doesn't always chase away loneliness. One afternoon, I stopped at a small cafe. While waiting for my coffee, I noticed a young man at a nearby table. He looked to be around 25. His name, I later learned, was Felix. He was staring at the menu, but his expression was worried. He clutched a thin, worn wallet. I walked over. "Excuse me," I said gently. "Are you looking for something to eat?" He looked up, a little startled. "Yes," he admitted quietly. "Then please," I said, "let me get your lunch today." His eyes widened. "Oh no, I couldn't possibly." "I'd really like to," I interrupted with a warm smile. "Please, let me." After a moment's hesitation, he nodded. "Thank you. That's incredibly kind." I bought him a sandwich and a drink, and we started talking. Felix was a university student, working a cleaning job on the side to stay afloat. He had debts and worries far beyond his years. We began meeting more often. Felix was unlike anyone I usually spent time with. He was young, yes, but he was also funny and genuine. He made me laugh. I cherished our time together, and I think he felt the same. I didn't care about the 40-year age gap. Being with him made me forget my own troubles. One evening, he invited me to his small apartment. We sat on his old sofa, and he offered me a drink. Then he looked into my eyes. "Sabine," he said softly, "when I'm with you, I feel like I can finally breathe." My heart raced. He moved closer, his gaze dropping to my lips. I didn't pull away. He kissed me, and in that moment, I forgot my age completely. I only felt his warmth. Felix never asked me for money, not once, but I could see the stress in his eyes. He worked so hard, always worried about bills. I wanted to help. One afternoon, I visited him at his cleaning job. "Felix," I said, "I'd like to help you with your payments. It would be a gift, nothing more." He looked shocked. "No, Sabine, I can't take your money. This is my problem." But I saw his exhaustion. "Please," I urged. "It's no trouble for me. Just a gift from a friend." He looked down, then back at me. "Are you sure?" "I'm sure." Tears filled his eyes. He covered his face, overwhelmed with gratitude. That night, I held him in my arms. He felt safe. We didn't say much. We just stayed together. Soon, people began to talk. They called me his sugar mama. I tried to ignore it, but the words stung. Then Christmas came. My son was coming home for the holidays, and he asked if he could bring a friend from university for dinner. "Of course," I said. "The more the merrier." When the doorbell rang, I opened it with a smile. My son stood there, and beside him was Felix. My heart stopped. I nearly dropped my wine glass. Felix went pale. He quickly looked away. My son noticed nothing. "Mom, this is Felix, my study partner. He's a great guy." I forced a smile. We sat down to dinner. I barely tasted the food. After dinner, my son went to his room to study, leaving Felix and me alone in the living room. I knew I had to speak. "Felix, this can't continue. It's too risky. We have to end this." Tears filled my eyes. Felix came close, cupped my face in his hands, and kissed me. I felt his longing, and I couldn't say no. Then he whispered, "Marry me, Sabine." I was stunned. "Are you serious?" His face was grave. "I love you. It's not about your money. It's you." I wanted to believe him. I wanted to feel loved. So I said yes. My family and friends thought I was crazy. An older woman marrying a younger man? But I felt a deep bond with Felix. He made me happy. We had a quiet wedding with just a few close friends. He promised to love me forever. For a short while, life was good. But then small things began to change. Felix was always on his phone, stepping into another room to take calls. He'd text and then quickly delete the messages. My heart felt heavy, but I tried to ignore it. One day, I saw him outside talking to a young woman in a car. She was pretty. They spoke for a while, then she drove away. Felix didn't see me watching. Later, I asked him, "Who was that girl?" "Just a friend from university," he said casually. I didn't believe him. The next day, I followed him. I watched from my car as they walked through a park together. Felix looked too happy. The woman touched his arm, then his face. My heart broke. That night, he came home late. We barely spoke. I couldn't sleep. The next morning, I confronted him. His hands were shaking as he explained. The woman was Lena, his ex-girlfriend. She was blackmailing him. She had old photos and messages and threatened to tell everyone he married me only for my money. She wanted a large sum of money to go away. "Please, Sabine," he begged, his eyes red. "Look through my phone, see everything. But please don't leave me. I love you." I saw the truth in his eyes. I pulled him close, and that night I cried on his chest. I knew I had to protect him. I called Lena myself and offered her the money she demanded. She took it and disappeared. Felix threw himself into his studies. After graduation, he found a good job on his own. He didn't ask for my help. He wanted to earn it. I was so proud of him. We decided to move away and start fresh. We found a small house by the sea. Our life became simple and peaceful. Felix often tells me that I saved him, but maybe, in the end, he was the one who saved me. My life before Felix was successful, but it was also lonely. He brought joy back into my world. I love him very much. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.